Looks like everybody's looking at what will I put there? Why? There we go. Nope, no sound. Please do not. Where's the owl? I think that's worse. That's worse than seeing the tablet. Let's just leave that there, shall we? Hello. Hey, Brittany. I'm just getting fed up. It always looks different than it does in the preview, so then I gotta start all over. How are you doing? Hey, happy Friday. It's Friday, isn't it? My days are all mixed up. Hey, Leslie. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's Folio Friday today. This is a different angle, so let me see. Here we go. This is the beginning, right at about this. And okay, all that. Sweet. Hi. How's it going? We're going to make a folio today, maybe even more than one. I didn't have a plan, but I had to take that part out of my notes because it turns out that I do. Sort of made a very simple one. And then I would love to, time permitting, make a bigger one that's got some more stuff in it. So I wanted to do a little one because this will be my first time making a folio in a live show. So I want to keep it simple so I can regulate that properly and then maybe do something a little bit bigger. I do have some items in the bin and the auctions. Hey, Cindy. So if you see something that you like, definitely grab it because there's only one of most things. When I make my folios, I've been putting one of these on them. I haven't yet made one for me to keep yet. Hello. But when I make them and they're for like a show or something, I've been putting one of these on them. And here's why. If there's a little piece of paper or something, maybe there's a tag that somebody wants to put in it. There's, of course, usually like pockets in the folio or something. Hey, retired Kathy. Or sometimes they'll just have pages. But with all of my folios, I like to include a little clip. And people really seem to like that. Maybe that's one of the reasons that I've never been able to keep a folio for myself because somebody's like, well, would you run that? And I'm like, okay, I'll always make another one. So these clips are pinned below if you like to make folios or something, or if you even think that you might enjoy some of these clips. So I think they're pretty cool. These are like almost like a bronze finish, like I don't know what you would call this, like brushed finished. It's not like the shiny chrome. It's got that faint bit of like the texture on it, if you can see. I like these. I was using the gray Tim Holtz ones. I don't know if they're discontinued. They're very hard for me to find. All I'm seeing is the shiny ones. So I have these like bronze looking ones. These are pinned below if that's something that you would like. I did also put some things in the bin in the auction that people might like. I know Christmas is coming up. There's some Christmas stamps. There's some fall papers. There's some stuff in there. So if you want to check that out, feel free. I've also got these. I had big plans for them, but I didn't use them. I haven't used them. And my plans for them kind of, I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. I was going to make some shakers out of it. Can you see? I don't know how. Oh, okay. In my other device, it looks a little different than it does in my phone. But these I thought would be really good for making shakers, but I just haven't made any or really felt much like it. So I haven't. So these are in the bin too if you want to grab those. That is totally up to you. Yeah, these clips are like my favorite. My favorite. But they're on my list of my must-haves that I like to keep in stock, along with my paper, my ink. I've got a whole list. I think I have my list of my own must-haves on my Instagram. So I know there's been a few people asking just out of curiosity what my go-to list is, and those are one of them. So that's it. I just thought it would be fun to make a folio today. At least one, if not two, maybe three. Let's see how much we can get done in an hour. How's everybody doing on Friday? This wonderful Friday. Is this distracting? No. There we go. Oh, I just got here. Hi. I just got here. This is awesome. Okay. So, folios. I love making folios, and as you know, I am extending the owl collection. We have Ralph here. Was it Ralph or Ralphie? We have Ralph here, and then we also have Petey. These are the covers that were put together yesterday. Happy November! Happy November 1st. Can I just say I'm a little bit in like almost denial that it's November 1st? Like Halloween happened and that was a little faster than I expected. Like that was really fast. How did it become the end of October when it was just September 1st? So I'm feeling that. I'm really feeling that. So I'm still leaning into fall though because we've got some time. In my mind, fall starts on September 1st. I know that's not technically when it starts, but for me in my mind it starts on September 1st and then continues until probably a day or two after Thanksgiving. And then officially on December 1st, okay, it's winter/Christmas season. So that's kind of how my brain works. We'll see how it works this year. Hey, friend, how are you doing? Oh, you're just in time. And happy, happy, joy, joy. That's what I always sing. I always sing that song in my head. I don't know why, but happy, happy, joy, joy. Hey, girl, hey. So this is Ralph. Was it Ralph or Ralphie? Ralph got assembled. The cover got assembled. The signatures are in with some wax cord. This is the journals. And so this is what I am continuing to build. It's not done yet, but I've also got, well, we've also got Petey. Aren't they cute? They're so pretty. So I've got these, and then I've also got some pockets. They're not completely finished yet, but some little pocket tags. I do already have the paper charms made, so I just got to cluster them. And so we've got, I think we have four different owls here, but we've got Ralph and Petey are in the paper charm designs. So I'll make little clusters and either tuck them in here or attach it here. Haven't decided yet. And whoever adopts them can switch it up however they want. I'm also making a few tags to go with this, so there will be a like a fall set or add-on or whatever, what have you. And I can't remember. Oh, well, we're making a fall folio or two on the live today, and then later today I'll be making more of the folios. We'll be making more of the folios because I want to have just the whole, like the extension collection of like everything from tags to pockets to folios to journals. Just if anybody's interested, I know I've gotten some requests for some of the owl themed journals and tags extensions. So just leaning into that and having a lot of fun with it. So sometimes well, I say sometimes as if I've been doing this for years. Hey, Rachel. I haven't been doing for years, but it's just with some of these that I've been doing, I like to either start like simple tag and little swatch up into a journal, or I'll start with the journal and then go all the way down to the little tags. So, and then I like to create items that are in all kinds of different price ranges, all the way from like, I don't know, I think it's like $3 for like little tags and clusters and things like that, and then all the way up to the big journals and the big journal add-ons. So there's a little something for everybody. Yes, is what this fabric? This is fabric, yes. We've got the paper owl. This one is flush. And then, hey, let me shop for you. And creative Chris, is that how you say it, Chris? Crystal popped in my head. Hey. So we've got paper owl, fabric, and this, they call this ribbon. It just looks like a textured ribbon. And then fabric. I've got the thick wallpaper in the middle. You can even see it. I like being able to peek in there and see it. So that's how I leave it. And then we have fabric here. I'll be putting a paper background here in a pocket. because I've been really feeling the paper. And then adding some, little fun things in here too. And then having little tag extensions and things like that too. Same thing for this, only the difference in this design is we have owl fabric, and then I put something underneath to kind of pop it up a little bit. So I thought that looked really cool. Oh, this is interesting. I thought this was part of the paper design. Oh, how are you binding? Do you not like it, or it's just you don't like the way it looks or how it's going, or is it not staying together? So I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's some swirls here behind the owl. Let me know what you think of that. I think it looks cool, but at the same time, like, I might want to just fix that. Needle and thread. Hmm. What do you? I mean, if you want another pair of eyes, or if you would like someone to help brainstorm with you, I'm down. If you're figuring it out, I'm also not trying to interject and be like, "Ooh, let me help you. I know everything." But if you want a second pair of eyes or someone to bounce ideas off of, I'm down. I even like doing little tests, but that's totally up to you. I don't know. Sometimes no problem. Yeah, go ahead and reach out to me on Messenger, or if you're on Instagram and you wanna anywhere you wanna DM me is totally fine. If you want either a second pair of eyes or something like that. So yeah, I'd be happy to help with that if I can. I'm going to be touching these up and making sure that the glue is everywhere it needs to be, so this can be as sturdy as possible. This one needs another once over, as you can see. I'm liking the swirls, but I think it can easily be because that's actually glue coming through the paper. I'm not sure if I'm a super fan of that, so I'm probably going to be redoing this layer so Petey can look his best. I think he looks great now, but you know, it's also a matter of perception too. So I love the feel of these. I cannot wait to make mine. I was saying yesterday, for those of you who may not have been able to be here yesterday, that on my birthday show, I'm not sure when it's going to be. My birthday is December 20th. I'm not doing it on my actual birthday. I'd like to do it earlier December, just in case maybe take a week off or something. But I like doing this, so I don't know that I'm gonna take a week off. But I wanted to make a big journal for me with a phoenix theme. So if I haven't had a chance to work on that yet, I may start that during the birthday show. I also have another one that's a foresty type theme journal. It's like purple and green with a little bit of pink. It's got skulls, it's got ravens, it's got flowers, it's got a little different look of it. I do too. I love it. I love my candle from Candle Magic Studios. It's freaking magical. But for that journal, I would love to either work on that, maybe work on the Phoenix journal if I haven't, because I feel very inspired by these projects. I do this because I love it, and I try to check in with myself regularly to make sure, hey, Susan, that I'm loving it. But I also want to make sure that I put in some time to make for me, and I haven't. I mean, I have the ideas and they're coming together, so it's not time yet, but I think that it will be soon. So if I haven't done it by the birthday show, my goal is to start the Phoenix Journal on my birthday show, which will be sometime in December. And if you or anyone you know has a birthday in December for that show, feel free to tag them. There's a bookmark for it if you want to bookmark it, because I'll be running dollar auctions for everyone who has a December birthday, so I can get a label going because I'd like to send a little something as a present. So I thought that would be fun, me and all my fellow December birthday peeps. Because I think it's great. Like I had a lot of great birthdays growing up. My dad was very insistent that I have birthday celebrations in December, and he would not decorate for Christmas until after my birthday. But I know a lot of us didn't have that. But even on a top of all that, it's kind of nice to celebrate together. So there's that coming up in December. I do have candles in the bin. I haven't been as good at sharing with that lately. They've been more popular on other platforms, but this is one that I guess you could say, not really collabed. So there's a local candle maker. She makes candles and she lives in like one city over from me. She hand pours these natural soy wax candle. This one has lasted maybe 4 or 5 shows I've left this burning in. It's not even halfway done. This is my favorite fragrance. This is what I burn when I am creating things either for you guys or with you guys. It is jasmine, amber, rose, and vanilla. If you would like a sample fragrance, any purchase you make in the bin today, I will include a sample fragrance. I just dip a thick scrap piece of paper in the melted wax and then put it in a little sealed bag so that you can smell it and see if this is something that you would like. Yay! Oh my goodness, I love candles. Hey, Kathy, Kathy P. So I love this. If you think that might be what you something that you would like, if you make a purchase today, I will go ahead and send you a sample. Oops, I dropped my lighter, and I got to be very careful burning that in this office because, as you know, there's a ton of paper everywhere. And happy Friday, everyone! It's Folio Friday. I've been trying to come up with a way on how to get the fragrance out there so people can smell it because I don't have tea lights for it, which I think is fine. But how do you? I don't know how to help you guys like, smell this through the video. I can't really be like, and you don't want that either because the dog here is really gassy. Like you do not want to. We do not want smell-o-vision on the cameras at all. That would not be fun. Okay, so let's make a folio today, shall we? Oh, thank you for your purchase. Let's see. That was, I wonder which one. There was one that was a specific set of papers, and then there's one that was a random assortment. Oh, thank you for your purchase. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that die cut. It cuts pretty well, really well. I use it. I think I said in the description. I ordered two, and it's just been sitting here. Okay, cool. The one with the fox. Got it. It's already packaged and ready for you. And everybody will get a candle sample. Something really cool too. I don't know if this is your jam, but I know it's mine. So I found the Self Love Hippie here on Whatnot, and the Self Love Hippie is their username. They actually do readings, and they did one for me. I don't think it was last. Well, it was last week. And so one message that really came through. Hey, cats, was the fox. She said, I don't know if this will make any sense, but do you live near foxes? Because every time you see a fox, your guides are encouraging you to remember that take up space, empower yourself. Don't be afraid to take up space. And, if you're connecting with people over what you're doing in your work, be that a reminder to receive that external validation and remember to take up space. And I'm like, really? I'm making a collection of winter foxes. So there's like foxes everywhere. And that was amazing. And not only that, I have a painting that my friend sent me of a little fox that was in my bedroom. I didn't even realize. So I thought that was really, really cool. You said fox, and then so that reminded me, but I see the fall fox papers. Okay. So folio. Shall we make a folio? I did this. I cut. So this was a whole page. Let me show you. This is one of my printouts. I have a ton of fall papers. I went bonkers, printed too many. That's why I have those in the bin. But so this, I just decided to start with a small folio because I have not made one on a live before. And I wanted to be super easy on myself, make it easy so that I didn't have to, think, oh, thank you for your purchase. Okay, yeah, I usually leave my replays up if Whatnot lets us play them. So I decided to start with something small. So what I did was I cut the white off the edges of this page, and for paper packs that you're getting printed, they're all gonna have pretty much a white layer. Sometimes they're even, sometimes you gotta kind of do this because unless I download it to my phone and print it in the app, I get the white border from my computer. So that is what it is. So I cut this in half to do a smaller folio, and this is what I got. Hey, crochet lady! I know, isn't it fun? I Fall's always been my favorite, but I love these papers and those fox ones. That one that you got, I love that one too. So I went ahead and folded this up because I like the little wallet looking folios with a little Velcro here. I've got little Velcro here that I'm going to put here. But I decided to do one of these little, almost like a little clutch purse, but just with some little pieces of fall ephemera in it. So I thought this would be a really fun one to make. This one I already started, but let's go ahead and fold it because I know I'm going to need multiples because with the fall collection extension, I'm going to need some little folios too. And I think it's good for offering different price points, because you never know what someone wants to spend. But if there's a person who's like, I just want to get a little something, that's cool too. I love to have those options. So I don't always measure with a ruler. Sometimes I measure with my heart and then I go back and measure with a ruler when it's time. It's just that happens to work well for me right now. So what I did for this one was I measured 1.5 inches for the flat and then I folded the rest in half, but I folded it so that it went just under this fold so that it wouldn't catch, because then it wouldn't bundle up or bunch up here. But if it does, then I could always cut just a teeny tiny strip here, because I think there's always ways to fix everything. So if I cut it crooked, then I can put a strip of a different kind of paper or something. Oh yeah, red. Oh, that's right, red. Oh, I love that. Would these be card size to mail? That's a good question. If not, we could make one that is, because now I find that interesting because then we can send them to friends and pen pals just in a little envelope, right? So this is okay. Apparently, I can't think that way on a live. Let's see. This is just over 5 inches. So it's 5 1/4 inches plus 2 millimeters. Daisy, hey. Oh, it sounds like you had a lot of fun on Halloween. So that's just over, it's like 5 1/4 plus 2 millimeters and by 3.5. So probably a little bit bigger envelope. Um, I've got envelopes here. I'm going to remind myself very gently that we can continue this and then measure. I'm trying to think what the post office says because I don't know if this envelope is going to be regular, but oh, I bet. I bet. So I'm going to actually set this here for a reminder because I easily sidetrack myself. So I think this might be, but the thing about this is if you need to cut it down a little bit, you totally can. You totally can. I wonder if, yeah, well, you totally can. Try to keep myself focused, but I get so excited I just get sidetracked. Yes, you could buy bigger envelopes. I've got probably pretty much dozens of different sizes of envelopes. So, but I know that there's sizes where if you go over a certain size, they charge you extra. But, anyways, this is 5 1/4 plus 2 millimeters long, and then it was what 3.5 inches wide, and you can fold it differently, cut it differently if you want it to fit a specific envelope. That would be really perfect. So this one, I will go ahead and score. If you don't have a scoring board, what has worked for me so far, watch me totally go contradict myself. I'm picking the side that I want the tab on, and I'm going to just try this red side here. So I'm going to measure it here at one. Did I do 1.5 or 1 1/4? Let's do one. Party hard. Daisy on Halloween. We always party hard. So I think that's 1.5, but this precise measurements is not a thing for me today. So I have my regular cutting cutting cutter, and I'm taking this. This was meant for, I bought this with like a nail kit, but I never used it on my nails because I've got several of these. So I'm going to gently press here on this line and make a scoring line. So I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a scoring tool, but this works right now because I think it comes with the plastic thing. Because if I press too hard, it's going to perforate the paper. Thank you for everything. Oh, thank you. Good luck in your meeting and happy Friday. Okay, so we have that gently scored. I got to remember to do it not too hard, or I will score real hard. We'll score it hard. So let's fold this. Nice little flappy flap. Yes, I have one. I got one and it's just a little metal part like this, but I used it and it perforated. It like skipped and it would like gently fold, perforate, perforate. And I wasn't even pressing that hard. Hey, Desert Nana. So I was like, what the heck? I don't know. So I just been using that. And then I'm folding here just under the fold. This will be the simplest, easiest folio ever. Happy November. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy we get to hang out together. Even an hour is great. So this turned out a little bit different. So I must have done 1.25 inches on the other one, which doesn't matter. But it's just going to be just a easy bit smaller so that it'll fit in an even smaller envelope if you want to do that. So you can just cut it however you want. I am into corner rounding, and this is currently still my favorite corner rounder. I got a little one, a little lightweight one from Daiso that doesn't round as much. It's just kind of cuts the corner off and rounds that, which I love. So that's probably become my second favorite corner rounder. So we have this. Is the light good? We have this one. I'm going to be distressing the edges, but so when it's closed, it's going to look like this. And I'm going to put the little Velcro dot here. And let me know if you made a purchase in the bin. If you would like, I can send you 2 sets of the Velcro little dots. If you just want to either put a comment here and I will write it down and make a note, or I will forget, I pinky promise you. Or you can send me a DM saying, hey, can I get Velcro dots? And I'll send you 2 sets. Because while you're getting stuff anyways, might as well, right? And then remember, every order gets a little sample of the candle that I just lit that I keep forgetting to tell everyone about. So I think one of the cool things I like about the freedom of making folios, even if I do a full page, it's going to have, if I were going to do a full page folio and fold this in thirds and I wasn't really a fan of this, I could just cut something that fits that and cover it up. So I just tend to remind myself that so I don't forget. So let's add some pockets inside here. I think I'm going to stick with the super, let's see, what do we want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? For the back here, we can do a pocket. It will cover the leaves, but we can do a little pocket with the notch because I adore that. No, it's not a digital. The papers were from a digital kit. Yes, the paper was. I don't remember what it's called, but it's on Betsy. It's one of the fall ones that you can find. So that is part of a digital kit. And let's go ahead and get that back out. We've also got, as you know, I've got a ton of stuff here. I'm trying to see if I want to stay in the same theme though. Isn't it? I love it. I love it. And then this one was from a freebies group on Facebook. These are the owls. I'm trying to pick what I want for my flap. I can do this one. And we've got the pomegranates, the berries here. I'm challenging myself to mix it up a little bit because I don't only want to do things that match with the same set. I just wanted to experiment and come out a little bit. So for the bigger ones, I actually did print. No, we're not going to do that. Hey, honey's mom. Lormy. Trying to keep myself on track here. Sometimes it's easier said than done. You guys are getting a little peek into my brain. Let's see. Well, these don't quite fit, but you know what we can do for these? I wanted to do these for the pockets, but these can actually be the little things that we tuck into the pocket. So that'll be great for that. Those are a little small too. These are, oh goodness. So this one will fit. So maybe this one will be for the back pocket. Let's do that. I want to start gluing stuff. All right. Anybody else party really hard on Halloween? Hey, Flossie. How's everybody doing? It's Friday, my favorite day of the week. And we got some other great shows coming up today. I know we have Midwest Merchant. Hey, Bat Mom, how are you doing? Midwest Merchant has a show today. It's at 1 p.m. Pacific. Um, and then we have Midwest Merchant, Creative Curiosities, and Never Miss Finds are doing Paper Palooza later today. And Fei Fei's always doing a big, not always doing, is doing a big selling show later today too. So now we're making a little folio about this size, and we're going to put the pocket on the back. My challenge for me is to use papers from a different pack that is still fall, so I can just kind of be a little less rigid. I need that exercise in, you know, that exercise in not being so rigid. Okay. I know I'm a little out of frame. Sorry, it's camera placement. Oh, and then we got enough. Sweet. So now we can trim that down, and this can be the back pocket. Relatable, right? It's like, I'm having a little trouble, and I know it's user error. I'm going to just practice. I wouldn't say removing the stick, so to speak, but, you know, I'm going to just play a little so I can play a lot. All right. See? Telling myself, see, that looks nice. I'm going to use my favorite puncher. Yes, absolutely user preference. I agree. So I'm just going to make a little tiny notch here. This is like one of my favorite things I started doing, like, because I saw die cuts with the little notches and stuff, and then I thought, that's kind of a pain. And then somebody used their hole punch to actually make the notch, and I'm like, that's genius. And I can't believe I feel like that was one of the most amazing things I learned, was how to cut a notch with our little paper puncher. Okay, so now let us make the internal pockets. And let's use this wallpaper. I like the fox, so we're going to keep the fox. We're going to keep the fox for something. Hey, Creative Curiosities. Oh, Bohemian Plus, hello. I'm sorry you popped in here. I didn't see you. All right, let's do this. Kelly was just talking about, I know you guys are doing Paper Palooza today. Looking forward to watching that. Just watching, no swiping for me. I'm going to give this No Spend November thing a try. Happy Friday, friends. On a crazy train. Now let's decide though, because I got to do pockets in here. I'm doing the long one on the back. When we open this one, I'll do a couple layered pockets in here. How about that? How does that sound? That sounds cute to me. Let's do that. So I'm thinking a little too hard. I haven't had much coffee today. But I did have my mushrooms. Not the psychedelic kind. That would be fun. Oh, are you? Okay. All right then. No paper gazing for me today. But I did unbox my Prima order yesterday, and I'm super happy with it. I got a ton of flowers. In fact, I think, you know what? I think that actually might be a fun, I know, can sell it, but that might be a fun buyer's giving to do sometime next week. Got a lot of really cool flowers and other things, because I don't have a lot of flowers. Like the flat flowers for decorating. Oh, see, I can't talk and do this at the same time. But we're doing it anyway, folks. We're doing it anyways. Watch me struggle a little bit today. What's everybody up to today? We don't have Paper Palooza, so that opens up the day a bit. What are we gonna do? You're only gonna watch me struggle for about an hour. I was telling everybody earlier, everybody who makes a purchase today gets a candle fragrance sample. Will come with your stuff, so your stuff may be lightly fragranced for a while. Cool. One thing I love about the distressing inks too is that if things are measurements are they seem a little off, they're actually not off, they're spot on. Because the distressing inks help a lot with that. I didn't realize until recently that Kelly Bishop was in Dirty Dancing. The open door. Hey, Karen and Janelle. Hey, friends. Couple little pockets. We can really do whatever we want with these. Yay! Now we could put whatever we want at the top. Now let's see. I think I was gonna put like a belly band here, but I think that would be a little bit for a folio when you open it up. I wonder how that's gonna stick. I mean, I can try because this is just a for fun one. Because to me, part of the decorating is the little papers you put inside. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me struggle and cut things. I was showing the extension of the owl collection because I made some more owl journals, and I am also making all the goodies to go in it. These folios are going to be part of that. These will be offered quietly via the bin, and then offered to everybody in a show in the bin. And then if whatever nobody's interested in, I'll be taking to a different platform. But you guys will get first crack at it. So you guys have been here encouraging me, watching me build this stuff. And I appreciate you for that so much. So much. Oh, look, I'm here. Hey guys, I'm here. Oh, it's you. Oh, because we can do a little circle of the owl face. Yeah. Hey, how about we do that? I'm loving the notches, so we're going to do little notches on these. I'm very excited. I have been using those super teeny tiny glue bottles. I upgraded since I had to stock up for the winter and got these 2-ounce ones from these little bitty bottles. So I felt like that was really celebration worthy for me. Like, hey, I finally upgraded. Did our music finish already? Nope. Oh, okay, there we go. It didn't. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da! Thank you everybody for your purchases. I do have, for those of you who just joined us, if you're looking for something but you didn't know it, I do have some treasures in the bin, including some clips similar to the ones that I've been using in all my folios. I love the sort of like the bronze, is it brushed? When it's not just like a straight shiny metal. The brushed finish. And I've actually got a bunch of Christmas stamps in the auction. I'll run them by request. I'll probably run them next week. But if you have any requests, let me know. I've also got assorted packs of this fall paper. It's going to be a surprise. I went buck wild printing a bunch of stuff, so got a bunch of that there. I think for this belly band, I might... No, I won't put a background. On the finished one that I put in the kit, though, or not in the kit, in the bin, though, I will put some background papers on there. But I just want to see how it looks, if we can even see it when we put like cute little papers on it. Sometimes if we're not going to see it, I mean, I think it does add another extra touch, but let's see what happens. Come tumbling down. Where's the back one? There it is. I got a bunch of playing cards too, prepping for my first journals of the year that I have planned. I wanted to start with one Alice journal. I've got like 4 or 5 themes on the Alice journal that I would like to do, but I'd like to start with one. So I got some playing cards. Yay! Amazon's here. Hello! Happy Friday! Making a simple little folio and having fun with it. Okay. Having fun with it. How was your Friday so far? So we're going to put this on the back. I do love the paper on the back of it. It looks really nice. I am going to be using these glues up first, though. And then when I'm done, I'm actually going to distress the actual folio. It's Folio Friday. Is that going to be a thing? Ta-da! There's that. I have my favorites of everything. These are my favorite scissors. Because they're long and thin. Who thought that would be my favorite? Express is not on. I'll stop there. There we go. Little pocket. And this paper came, oh no, it didn't distress on that edge actually, because it had a tag shape, but we took care of that, didn't we? I'm kind of surprised we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. No, we did get one. It was a super little kid. I think they wanted to trick-or-treat in the community, but I think everybody else goes to I wonder if they give gift cards by now, because I know when Taylor was little, she's 21 now, but the places that gave the full-size candy bars, we had friends that lived in neighborhoods like that. Those were the things. Now I wonder if they give gift cards. Like, I'll Venmo you for trick or treat. So glad it's Friday. I had a late night. Oh no. Did you have a lot of fun last night? Oh. But that one, I bet, made it all worth it. Was she dressed up? For those of you who were able to stop by yesterday, you may have seen I dressed up as Lapaka Waka, my husband. I wore his favorite bucket hat, one of his work shirts. I even wore a white shirt under it because he usually likes to wear white t-shirts under his work shirts. And he didn't know I was doing that. Oh. Ms. LCW or MS LCW, welcome. Were they dressed up? Did they love it? That's fun. Oh, so cute. I bet the cutest Minnie Mouse ever. The cutest. Taylor also dressed up as the pocket too. So he's like, she suggested that we all dress up as each other. And he's like, I don't feel like dressing up. He doesn't like Halloween. He says he's too scary for him. So we decided to dress up as him, and we kind of brought Dylan into it, even though Dylan and him work together. So Dylan was already dressed similar to what he looks like on a daily basis. You might have seen our selfie on my Instagram. Voted early in the night to see Venom. Oh. Oh, wow. How was Venom? Yeah, my ceremony was super, super short. And I was like, maybe this is why I felt so tired. And things kept kind of falling yesterday too. So gravity was for real. Like, I'm here. The veil is thinning. The veil has thinned. Has done. That's so cute. Minnie Mouse pumpkin. Oh, hey, Cal. I haven't carved a pumpkin in a long time. I haven't had the patience for it. I liked it because Venom is one of my favorite characters. Oh, because it's the last one. Hey, hey, happy Friday. Sweet. That's cute. Trying to think of how I was going to plan for it to open. I've been leaning towards this. Do we open things with our dominant hand? Because I don't want it to just seem like it's for right hands only. I'll do the other one the other way, unless it feels odd to me. Thank you for not judging me. I glue my pockets a little wonky when they're layered like this because I made a mistake once and it just kind of frustrated me a little bit. But we're doing this for play. Yeah, me too. Kind of flows to the right. But if anybody feels like it could be a little different and you have a request and like, hey, can you make one that opens so sure, of course I can. I will do that for you. I'm one of those people who like to binge watch TV shows, so it feels like I know, me too. But Pog will be like, "Oh, you want to watch this show?" I'm like, "How many seasons? One." I'm like, "Yeah." Can we wait till it has like four at least? I don't either. I get a little sad. So then sometimes I will watch the first episode again. So it's like it's starting all over. Yeah, binge watching. If that were a sport, man, I'd be in it. I don't know that I'd be winning at it, but I would be pretty good. I'd be contending. Ooh. Yeah, I don't mind being around people that I really like and trust and like being around, but sometimes I really, my alone time recharges me. And sometimes, I mean, I even not really need a break from my family, but alone time is really where it's at for me. So I can binge watch with the fam, but I can also binge watch with myself. Actually, I'm not, I know people have made suggestions before and I forgot, but I don't have anything that I'm binge watching right now. But yeah, I'm a hibernator. I like that if I want to kind of get out a little bit, I can go check the mail in the community here and be like, okay, I'm good because there's like people everywhere. But I think once we move and we're on our own place, it's going to be a little different. I'll be like, I could go get an outside coffee today, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm good. I do like Bridgerton. I like the latest season even more. I've watched it through twice so far. Oh yeah, Taylor was watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm watching right now. I'm watching Dark. I don't love it, but I need something to watch. Like when I'm creating and then by myself, I like to do that. So I've been watching Dark. And if I'm like looking at a show, sometimes if there's subtitles and it's dubbed, it confuses my brain. I'm all for watching other shows from other places. It's just sometimes confusing. So when I'm doing things like this and listening and sometimes watching the show, I can do that. Because Rain, I think was it called The Rain, when the rain was like hurting people. I was able to watch. I loved that show. I could rewatch that show. And one of the shows that Taylor and I like to watch together, we like Frasier. I can't tell you why. Oh, me neither. Yeah, and them being misunderstood. Maybe. Like if they're disturbed, like don't disturb them. All right, here we go. This is what we have so far. This might not be a very good angle. Let me know what you guys think of this camera angle because the top down, sometimes it's hard when I have to charge the phone. Isn't it? I think it's great. I do like watching how the characters develop. The newest one, the little edition one, it's not, of course it's not the same as the original, but I feel like for like when they you have a show continue years later, that's one of the best ones because I don't feel like they tried to repeat the original. They just tried to build off of it, which I thought was excellent in comparison. So we've got this. This will be a little Velcro, so it'll be like, shh. Let's put some treasures in there. This is the super simple one. I'm reminding myself because I keep thinking, oh man, I need to zhuzh it up a bit. It doesn't need zhuzhing. It's supposed to be this way. Oh, look, I already have something. I love when they do the retelling of a stereotypical villain to a show that the normies have heard them. Like the Joker. You know, I admit he did some not good things to, you know, because when I liked watching, I didn't read all of the Harley Quinn comics, but at least watching, I was like, okay, this is very eye opening. But separately as a person, watching the Joker, I thought was pretty fascinating. That like the what do you call it? Like the years later where Frasier's son is grown up. That one. I haven't seen all of Maleficent. I was working. I don't remember what I was doing, but I couldn't focus on it when we were trying to watch it because I don't know. My brain was wrapped around something. But I already know I'm fascinated with that story because it's like, yeah, because the telling of these stories when there's these villains, but it's like it's almost like you know they didn't burn witches, they burned the women they couldn't control type of a thing. That's why I like the backstories, and I'm like, this is why. And I loved my husband even more when he watched the Joker, and he was like, but see, the reason he was like that was this, and nobody wants to talk about that. And I'm like, can we get married again? I thought the new one was pretty good. It was again, it wasn't the same, and there was a couple. No, I remember one appearance of somebody from the original show, but don't quote me. There could be more. I just don't remember. Even though we rewatched it recently, they are, and I feel like sometimes, like if we, um, you know, looking at it from the villain's perspective, it's like there's almost like there's two people fighting each other. You know, because both sides are doing something that is not good. Oh yeah, I like that one. I like it a lot. When I was reading, because when I did the owl collection, inspired by the story of the owl and Grimm's fairy tales, right? Or brothers, the stories by the Brothers Grimm. If you read it from the side of the villager's perspective, there was this evil demon in the barn that was going to hurt everybody. And I'm just protecting, everybody by burning this barn down and the creature in it. It was an owl. So then you look at it from the owl's perspective. The owl isn't going to hurt anybody. That was false information, but nobody was about to listen because they had already made up their mind. So that was really interesting to take all of that into consideration, right? Like, who's the real quote unquote bad guy here? Let's talk about that. Reach. Go, go, gadget arms. Historically, whenever there's been a woman. Yep. Yep. Exactly. I'm going to keep the thoughts I'm having in my head right now. But yes, that is absolutely. Yeah. Because somebody practicing their own magic, brand of magic, ain't a bad thing. However, the minute they can't control her, it becomes a problem. And then trying to get everyone else on that side. So it's like, see, we all agreed. No, they were given false information. Hey, Bishy. Hey, we vibing hard again. How you doing, Bish? Happy Friday. Making a little folio just for funsies. Doing good. It's Friday. I'm about to drink more of my coffee. And it's a nice rainy gray day, which I love. Can we see the fox? If the fox goes up here, do we need to put the fox on the lower one? It's a bigger piece, but I like that. This sort of, this fox I feel like almost segues into the winter collection. It's like arranging flowers, only I can't really arrange flowers all that nice. My dad used to tell me I could so that I would do it, but I didn't believe him, so I just did it because I wanted to help him. Icy collections, hey! All right, so let's tuck a little something in here. What are we gonna tuck? I don't know. We could tuck a few little things. Oh, we can even put the welcome autumn on the front. What are we thinking of this camera angle? Can you guys actually see everything? Because I can just get an extension cord for the charging cord if we're going to do that up top. And I got to check. Hey, Rhonda. I'm checking my phone. Found out when the phone, because that one glitch I had that one time. That one time? Was it last week? My phone died. And it died fast. Because I checked it, it was at half. And then 5 minutes later, it's gone. What? Mixed media, girl. Hey. Okay. As long as I remember to stay in frame. Because I've got my other device I keep looking at. But it does, doesn't it? It sucks the battery through a bubble tea straw and is like, oops, charge it. But then also don't hard quit your stream. Well, I didn't have a choice. Actually, it paused it because I still had this one open. It's like, wait, what? Or did it pause it? Anyways. I should just have the battery drain down when I start and just leave it plugged in the whole time. That's what I could do. The squirrels pause. I want to give them a little something to put in their paws. I know it's not always good to feed them, but in the areas like here and a lot where their homes are gone, it's like, well, what are they supposed to eat? Little nuts and things they would find in nature? I know. Here you go. Boop the nose. I'm so excited for when we move, which may very well be soon, because then we can have the squirrels. I can feed the crows because the crows do not want to come. Like my balcony's covered, and I'll put stuff out for them, and they'll look across at the roof. And I know they've never seen me do something, at least that I know of. Like, I'm not trying to hurt them. They're just trying to keep them out of our garbages because they're there already. But they will not come under that covered area. And I do have crow friends because up the street, I will give them stuff, not like, certain things, but up the street, I will feed them because they'll be by the garbages. I don't know if it's bad. It's a bad thing, but I had to follow my heart. Oh, 3D. I wonder. Trying to understand the 3D font. Boop. So cute. A red squirrel. Aren't they? They're so cute. Their little ears. I'm just imagining the furriness. Imagining the furriness. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, I have a bigger one. I don't know where though. I have a bigger one somewhere. Ooh. How to access the squirrel. I want to do the bigger one that way. I'm gonna have to find one later though and do that. It'll be in the finished one because I don't think. Oh yes, I do. Good idea. Yeah, I love them. I love these. I was designing my own and it was taking a long time, which is fine. Things take time, but I also wasn't really liking them. And I'm like, I mean, I could, I'm so happy to support someone else's creation. Take my money, please. Here, take it twice because I'm getting so much use out of this. I might not get the furriness when I do the fussy cutting, but so I've been making my own, like this, just the solid background papers to add a little bit more options. And the whiskers are kind of getting cut off, but I love like these designs. Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes. And you're gonna charge me $2? Here, take 4, take 6, take 10. I'm liking like the printable digitals way more than the paper packs you can get at the craft store. Like paper packs to me they do not make me happy. I'll use them when I have them. Hey Kelly, Kelly's Craft Shack. I'll use them because I have them, and then I'll be like, oh, I need more, but not really. I just need more like printer paper. Okay, we're gonna go a little shorter on the hairs because I didn't get those, but I recognize that's part of the squirrel and I don't like cutting that off. They do make one. Yeah. Hello, happy Friday. What are you up to? Oh, and I don't want to cut out the fluffy tail, so I'm gonna have to figure out this fluffiness. Because now I'm here for it. I want to see this thing fussy cut. Oops. Did I catch your head? No. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So much paper. But I think, at least if we find what works better, like I know I can only speak for myself, but if I don't like the paper packs, I know lots of other people do, and I'm happy for them. But then I know I don't have to keep getting more because I'm not a fan. I did get some from Elizabeth Craft Designs that I like. So sometimes if I find one I like, that's fine, but I'm not sure how that's going to look. It's just Just keep cutting because it still will have a tail if it's not visible, right? But actually, I like that. It almost, and yeah, it just looks like it's lighter on the end. Oh no. Oh, mulberry paper. Ooh, I don't think I have any. Oh, she was an artist. I love that. Yeah, they make great pages for inside pages. And I bet if you find like little sketches and stuff, like those are cute. I love treasures like that. It's priceless. Yay. Oh, the art stuff is so inspiring. I love it. I don't have a treasure haul like that, but I do have a bunch of paper. I love paper. Always love paper. The different weights and textures and things like that. Love it. I do love fabrics too, as it relates to paper, because I adore making journals and everything to put in them. Love it. Just like me do this all day. Are you kidding? Of course. But I also like going to thrift stores, and sometimes I have found treasures that people have written in, and maybe they didn't get used in them, or their family members had to, send it to the thrift store. And I love creating with those because then it's like it's not, it didn't get thrown away, it's being repurposed. Oh, look at that was such a great idea, Amazon. Thank you. So cute. Hey, Des. I'm trying not to cry over this little squirrel. Look how cute. Ah, we're gonna need a squirrel collection in the future. Now we got one of those little fox. Peek. Want to peek in there? Or am I gonna fussy cut you too? I can do that. That'll be like the little, very simple. You guys, where did I just put my favorite scissors? I just had them. I haven't even. Okay, here we go. Isn't it cute? Oh. But if I fussy cut the fox, okay, we can tuck here, and then we can put a fall paper here, and I'll see about an owl, like just a little owl circle for the belly band. So cute. I know. I love um, one of my good friends. He's like, why don't you just draw everything for your own papers? Like, you can draw and paint. And I'm like, yeah, it takes like at least 48 hours to design something. And then that one thing that I drew or painted or whatever, it doesn't fit what I'm trying to do. And then there's 2 days when all I wanted to do in the first place was glue paper together. If I morph into that, I will. If not, there are plenty of people who make beautiful creations I would love to send my money to. Not this month. Trying on this no spend November thing. I'm gonna really try. I had to do a lot of planning for my first of the year projects before that. Oh my goodness, it's already been an hour. Okay, well, we're gonna finish this one. Isn't this cute? Can use leaves above his head. Oh, cute. That would be perfect. I might even have some fussy cut leaves already. Okay. Yay! The self-love hippie. How are you doing? I was talking about you earlier. How are you? Look, Fox. I don't know if you remember, but I remember you mentioned foxes the other day. A reminder. Taking up space and empowering myself. So here we are. Foxes everywhere. Hey, Linda. Magical. And I saw after the show with you, I remembered and I saw a fox that my friend had painted and sent me a while back. So, yeah, that's amazing. I recommend you all follow the Self Love Hippie. Amazing person. New friend discovered on Whatnot. When I see you live, I just have to hop in, even if I can only just say a quick hi. Oh, yeah, signs everywhere. Look at them! I could cry, but I'll do it later so I don't have to talk. Could put a little something behind here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking for a little something something to put behind here. Because this can be a little pocket, but I almost want to put a little leaf here, but I just don't see one cut out. So we're just gonna wing it and lean into it, right? Yeah, schedule a cry in my planner. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, sorry, I'm not in fame. I have, yeah, told myself before because my family gets a little concerned when I have a cry and they see me, so it's like I like to cry by myself. It's not a bad cry. It's just letting things out, balancing some things. Sometimes the water can balance or regulate that fire. So then I talked about hosting a crime show raid train. I would love to be there for that. I can be a very much a crier. Oh, I'm so happy we found each other. That's amazing. Hey, Amanda. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Chloe. Welcome in, everyone. Making a little folio today on Folio Friday. Yeah. Oh, I know. All the ugly comes out when I cry. And then people usually look concerned, but it's like, I'll be done in just a second. You don't have to do anything. It just needs to come out like right now, apparently. I'm just not sorry. Oh, I love that. No, I'm here for it. I'm a fan of all the trains that you mentioned. And when you're talking a journaling train, I'm like, I want to watch everything. I don't even know all the people that are going to be on it, but I want to watch it all because I love journals. I love journaling. I love making journals, journals, journals. Hey, Bloomingdale baby. Yes. Oh, I would love that. I'd be a fan. Okay, so let's finish this up. Don't you know, babe? Super much a fan. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, I love that. I first heard about Whatnot in a Facebook group. It was actually like a journal making, I think, or something like that. Or people were trying to, hey Karen, trying to sell their like things that they made, and somebody was like, I like Whatnot because I can go live stream and crap. I don't even remember what the person's name was because I might have seen them on here. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun because I used to go live on a different TikTok channel in a different genre, and well, they didn't really want to watch me play with paper, which I can understand. That wasn't really the niche. So I was like, this is great. So coming here and like meeting everybody, it's been amazing. So much fun. I'm going to put this here or here, and then I'll put a little leaf. I adore it. Made so many friends, learned a lot, and learned also a lot about myself creating this form of art. It's just been a great process. Looking forward to more of it. Okay, so we're gonna put a little something here, even if it's not on camera. Won't be sorry, don't you worry, baby. Okay, so let's do an owl. I have an owl here. I was gonna try to keep it to an hour, but you know what? It's not happening. Thank you to everybody who's joined in. If we haven't met before, my name is Dion. This is Dion's Creative Odyssey, and I'm so happy that you're here. I love to create mixed media art and journals and all the embellishments to go in them. And if you like to create, feel free to create along or do whatever you're doing while I'm doing this and we vibe together. I am all about that life. You can stay and hang out for as long as you want. I go live 10 a.m. Pacific, Thursdays and Fridays. Not Fridays if there's a train, but other than that, yes. Or if there's a train that I'm participating in. I know there's often a lot of trains, but um, if I'm, not participating or it's not, I will still go live. Or sometimes I'll do pop-ups because things change, things come up. I'm on a, oh no. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, I'm offering virtual hugs to you. I know the feeling. But I hope you can find your different version of that dream soon. Bet you will. Hey, Gritty. Hey, Lucy. I don't know if this fits, but I'm kind of feeling it anyway. I don't know if this fits. No, I know the feeling. And, I think it's okay for us to, I don't know. I try not to be hard on myself when I feel like, why am I crying about this? This is ridiculous. But at the same time, no, it's not. It's actually not. We need to be free to express ourselves and let ourselves feel those emotions while being kind for ourselves and holding space, just like we do for other people. I find it, I'm getting better at it, but I find it easier to hold space for someone else and remind them to be kind and, you know, let yourself cry. But then when it's me, I'm like, oh, why am I like this? No, Dion, let's hug it out and let's be kind to ourselves too. Working on that. I feel like this fits a little better. I love the owl, but it just doesn't really fit for this. Yeah, we're trying, aren't we? And right back at you, friend. And by the way, happy birthday. A little belated, but happy birthday. I hope it's been awesome. I haven't been able to catch your shows. I've been a little bit busy, but I have it on my to do list. I would like to watch the replays if you have them. Here, how about I do this? This goes up here, and anything can go up there, but then that gives a chance for something to peek out here, or what do I want to do? No, I'm going to do the center. I'm going to do the center for this. Awesome. I like catching replays. I know it's impossible to be there for all the shows I want to see, so when there's replays, I'm like, score! I know what I'm watching while I make this. Let's hope I didn't glue all that shut. Nope, we're good. Yay! So this will be perfect, little folio. I'll probably list this when I do the fall collection. I do the extension and I put it in the bin. This might be one of the things. Ta-da! I'm gonna tuck a little fussy cut leaf there. I'm gonna put the little Velcro. Oh, really? I mean, I can trim this just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. I almost did it with the scissors, but then I was like, You know, I don't know if when you were little you had somebody who cut your bangs and then it'd be kind of crooked, so then it'd be like, oh, even it out, and then before you know it, your bangs are like that short. That happened when I was little. Oh, oh my goodness. I know. It was so good I had to take off my jacket. Oh, that's amazing. No, I want to hear that. That's amazing. I'm so happy that we found you. And Lapaka and I were talking about that too. He's like, she said she heard water. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not surprised. But because I had to step away so I wouldn't hear it, because sometimes I'll like be like whoosh and just really like, okay, or like, oh, I thought you were wondering about this, you didn't ask her that, and that's not my place, so I needed to check myself, so I went and did something else. I told him I didn't hear it till the replay, but I'm so happy for you because he was just very happy. Hey, Josh and you. That was on the 50. Oh, I gotta watch. So if you all are curious, as you know, the Self Love Hippie has the replays available. Let's go watch that after this. I wish we could raid into a replay. That would be awesome. Welcome back, Karen and Cindy. Unless you never left and it said that you were here. Oh, yeah, that was amazing. I think that was his first, too. Somebody else doing a reading for him. I think this will be fine. It'll be fine. No, I'm just, I love it. And then I had come across Sin Cakes too. I think the day before I came across yours, and I'm like, what great energy. This is an amazing person. Yeah, I had gotten, I remember messaging him. I'm like, I recommend this if you're feeling it. I think you'll like the vibe. Just saying. Yeah, and he was blown away. That was awesome. So this will probably be a little leaf cut out here. Perfect addition to any journal or just as it is. And we've got probably a little leaf there. This one is decorative, but can be used, of course, for journaling. I plan to release this in some others similar, different sizes, different price points. You can also use this for any inspiration if you feel inspired to make your own. But this is a very decorative piece, and you can slip little, like if you have post-it notes or little lined pieces of paper from notebooks that you want to tuck in there too, if you're journaling or you feel inspired to do so, of course you can do that. Those are just suggestions. I'm almost done with this one. I want to add a little something up here. I do have some other things pre-cut that I'm looking at. I lean heavy into like vintage and what looks like literature and paper, and that's why I'm excited to also be releasing an extension of the Poe collection here very soon. So there's this. Who knows? Maybe the person who's inspired to pick this up has been leaning towards like reading or journaling or something. However, it just kind of fits. So we'll do that. We have this here. I'll tuck a little leaf cut out. I'm about to attach the Velcro, and then this one will be almost finished. So much fun. I love creating with paper, fabrics, anything earthy like that. I love it. I love it. This is my happy place. And thank you for sharing this happy place with me today, you guys. For real, like this is my happy place, and it is an honor to share this with you at least twice a week, Thursdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific. It really is an honor. Whether you take 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours out of your week and stop by, that means a lot to me. I appreciate your time and your trust. And everybody who's made a purchase in the bin today, you will be getting a candle fragrance sample of the jasmine, amber, rose, and vanilla candle that I love to burn when I am creating with you or for you. So that I do have some things in the bin if there's anything that you're interested in. I also have things in the auction that I will run on request. I've got lots of Christmas stamps, but I did put them in the auction instead of the bin so that I can show you because almost all of them have been used. It looked like at least once, but I bought them thrifted, so I can't tell you all of their history. But they are available. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I want to put. Ooh, let's put one of these in here. I know it's a folio and it's small, but I like to. I just love playing cards, so maybe I'll just put this in the back. This is a dandelion. Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. Oh, and Self Love Hippie, if you're still here, I saw that you posted about the Muse deck on your Instagram, and it was like screaming to me, so I ordered it. I have the Muse deck. All right, I'm getting a little Velcro dot. Carefully moving the little table that has the burning handle on it. Okay. Very carefully. That is one thing I do not want to spill. Okay. This one. I think you posted, right? That was you, right? I'm not following many people that post that. Love it. Adore it. And I also got Amazon. I thought of you when I got this one. I got this one that I wanted to use in the art projects actually. Yeah, there's another deck I have my eyes on too that's just like, hey. So I did get this yesterday before I put the Velcro on. And so this one popped out first when I was like, okay, I hear you. And then this one. Hey, Nessie Wessie. And then this one. I thought this would be fun for getting this deck. I actually have two because I'm going to at one point probably throw one in the bin. So let's say I'm looking at creating a different collection or something and I'm like, I'm not sure which one. And we pull a card and then that ends up being that. Or if somebody's like, hey, pull a card for me. Because that could be something I put in the bin and then maybe I send you just a surprise card or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I thought that would be really fun. So I got a couple of those. And I also got some botanical inspirations too, because everything woodsy, forest, earthy, that's like my vibe. Love it. So these were really cool, I thought. So these will be fun to add to a journal, maybe even in the springtime, like doing a random pull and sending it to someone so that you can use it in a journal collection, or even putting little embellishment pack together. Like let's say if there's the iris, then there's maybe some coordinating colors, or I go through a bunch of stuff and just see like what pulls at me and put those together in a little pack. Just a lot of fun ideas to share with you all, maybe to inspire us all, something fun we could do together. So I thought of you guys. Those came in. And I also got some Alice decks because I've got some Alice in Wonderland journals in the works, several different themes. And so I got some cards just because I've been really liking playing cards lately. Oh, I think I might have done this backwards. Are we supposed to put the fuzzy one on top? She's fresh, sighing, so exciting to me. For a little journal, it's a little thick with the Velcro, but aren't they pretty? So I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I don't think I got any of the extra botanicals because I thought, well, I kind of want to get extras just in case somebody's like, I want my own deck. So I might get some of those. Ta-da! Look at this. This is cool. I know this isn't a leaf, but this is kind of the idea I was thinking. Just tuck a little fussy cut leaf in there. Although that would be a cute little pocket, wouldn't it? If it's crooked and then a little leaf's coming out there. Maybe. Ta-da! Yay! That is so cool. Took over an hour, but when I talk and work, that's what happens. This was a great idea, Amazon. Thank you for that fussy cut suggestion. You've started something. There's gonna be more fussy cutting going on around here. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much for sharing your time and space with me today. I appreciate it. This has been fun. So, so, so much fun. Shall we raid somebody? So exciting to me. Let's see, we've got Lost Mermaid gifts, Mother Junker designs. I'm really close to the screen. I can't see. Oh, I can put my glasses on. Thank you. No, I love that we got to see each other. Happy Friday. I appreciate you guys. I don't remember ever going into Lost Mermaid gifts. Should we go check that out? Let's go see what we see. Thanks again, you guys.